everybody, this is a Lamley unboxing slash showcase. Auto World is the brand today. You can see it here. I also will draw your attention to Premium 2021 Release 1. Oh, I think there's been so many collectors waiting for this particular mix. There's Mix A. This is Mix B. As you know, Auto World always releases their stuff in groups of 6, and they do 2 colors of the 6 castings that they release. And we have not 1, but 2, kind of 3 new castings in this mix. And one is entirely significant because Auto World is jumping the ocean and landing in Japan. This is their first Japanese car. The Toyota Supra is in this mix. I had to make sure it was what I thought it was, so I cut it open already. And now we are going to walk through. We're going to start with a new one. We're going to end with a new one. So let's get right to it. We will start A mix and B mix with a new casting. Like I said, I was going to show you one, and it is the 1965 Chevy Suburban. I'll show you all the stuff that you need to see Premium Series. There's Release 1, version A, right? And then this is version B. You can see their artwork is getting better. The boxes are gone. That's fine with me. But here's all of this information. That's an older mix right there. And then here's the list of models. Best accuracy, best detail, best value. I agree with all that stuff. This is such a fun and cool brand. Let's get to the stuff I'm really looking forward to. All right. They did a classic Suburban, the 65 Chevy Suburban. Lots of excitement about this one. Love this teal color. Light green is the official color for this one. They've done 14,000 of them. Reading it, first release of the all-new casting. We even tooled the correct Chevy dog dish wheels, as you can see those rolling around. First introduced in 1935. So that is the first version of the Suburban. The second one in, well, that's not clever. Orange. Check that out. I love the two-tone here. Orange body, white roof, or white top, really. White interior on this one. Is there white interior on the other one? Yep, both white wall tires. This is the 5th generation, it says. That's incredible. Really, really cool is the Chevy Suburban. Now, that would be significant enough, I think. Typically, you'd save the square body for the end, but they're getting upstaged because we've seen a lot of square bodies. So this one, let's see, we're seeing new casting here. That means that they've done some sort of new tooling for this one. It is the 1981 Chevy Silverado 10 Fleet Side from Series A, Carmine and white. Gotta get my eyes checked. First release of the entirely new Chevy square body casting. So they're saying this is it's a completely redone casting, I guess. So, wow, that's cool. And then I'm looking at the interior. I'm seeing a red interior with a black steering wheel. 1981 marked a slight redesign of the Chevy trucks. This casting features the new grille, fenders, bumpers, and sloped front hood. So, this is officially a new casting too. It's not just like a modified grille or anything. This is an entirely new square body casting, Silverado casting. So we have that one in red and white, and then this one, by the way, look at that. If you don't see how popular Auto World is getting with some of these, look at how many of these Silverados they're doing. 19,000. They sell these out, and every Walmart I go to that has Auto World on the pegs, these things don't last. They're gone in seconds. They are wildly popular. This one in black and silver, right? Midnight black and silver poly. Same thing, it is the 10 Fleet Side. That is very cool. Digging the wheels on this one, digging everything. I'll have to do some comparison later, but you know, we've seen so many of these trucks. And our friend Champion DJK, he's got a fantastic channel here on YouTube. Hopefully you're following him. He also writes for Lamley. He's keeping track of all of these square bodies that Auto World has released, including the hobby exclusives, and it is getting crazy. I think it's well into the 40s now. All right, enough about those. How about this? Look at the art. Another new casting. So are we, what, 3 for 3? Suburban, new Silverado, And now the Chevy Camaro, 2018 Chevy Camaro ZL1. This looks really sharp. 13,000 made of this one. This is the first release of our all-new 2018 Chevy Camaro ZL1 casting. We've replicated an actual car owned by Tony Maez. His car was instrumental by aiding the development of this true 164 diecast. So this Tony Maez helped with this, and they've actually replicated his car. That's really cool. You can see it even has Tony Maez's name from Indiana on the back of on the license plate. So I'm looking at the wheels. The wheels look new, maybe replicated exactly for this Camaro. Love this blue. Hyper blue is the color. Now we have it in version B in red. Red hot is the color. Wow, that is awesome. I'm just gonna let that ride. You can see all the details on, I mean, obviously on the hood, the wheel. I just love those wheels. Like, they're super, super detailed. Autoworld gets better and better and better. By the way, I'll put this art together real quick so you can look at it too. You can see, I wonder if they're going to be doing this for 2021, is instead of just two different colors, they've actually just inverted the colors, right? So this is that kind of bright blue with the white lettering, and then it's white with the bright blue lettering. That tends to make more sense, at least to me. Let's see if they do that in the next mixes, just to keep it separated. All right. We were modern with the Camaro. We're going to stay modern. Going back to these fantastic Challengers. Two colors. Look at the art on this one. 14,000 of these made. This is the 2019 Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack. They're saying this is a new casting too. Let's see what they've said. This is the first release of our 2019 Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack wide body. The 2018 Hellcat style hood is specific to the Scat Pack wide body. So this one has a new hood essentially. I'm assuming that the body is essentially the same. I guess the wide body styling. So maybe this one has more of a wide body styling, which is really cool. Jet black. I'm trying to see what other details. Not a ton of other details, not that there needs to be. Man, it just, do you remember when Autoworld a few years ago, it just seemed like it was the same old stuff over and over again? I still love that they do classic cars that maybe aren't the most, that we're not too familiar with, but they've really added to the variety, and I think they're just nailing it. All right, let's look at this version in B5 blue. Love that color. It really makes the rims look good. Black spoiler, and then you've got those hood scoops there, which look really cool. Great casting. Chin spoiler in yellow. Which, isn't that a thing, right? I think I read that like this was something that people didn't like about Dodge, putting that, like some sort of, I don't remember, you guys can tell me, but some sort of like sticker that does come off or doesn't come off on the front chin spoiler. So that's accurate, having that yellow stripe on the front. All right, two more. 90s is really where it's at, and check this out. I am super excited about the Supra. We're going to get to it, but we've already shown they did a, what was it, a blue stealth and a red stealth. These are the next two colors, and I don't know, as much as I'm excited about that Supra, this white stealth might take the cake as best model in the mix. Let's look at it right now. Version A of the 1992 Dodge Stealth RT Twin Turbo. No new casting because it's already been done. 12,000 made of this one. They're still saying, oh, we don't know if you're going to like the stealth or not. I am so stoked about this. This one screams 90s to me. In pure white, black roof, and then the white rims. That's the key, is the white rims on this one. And those of us who grew up in the 90s, this just screams that era. And I just love that they did it. I like the blue and the red version, but this one is better. And this is one of, to me, honestly, this is one of the best cars Autoworld has done, because they picked the stealth, which makes it so unique, and then they did it in white with white rims. Green one is nice too, but just gets shown up so badly by the white one. What is this? Emerald green. I saw a billion of these green stealths with these silver rims on the roads back in the day, but this white on white. Winner! All right, you guys want to see the Supra? You can see it kind of got turned around here, but let's have ourselves a look. The first Japanese car done by Autoworld. I don't know if it'll be the last. I doubt it. I wonder what else they have up their sleeves, but let's talk about this Supra. New casting, they did 14,000. They figure these are going to be popular. People love this era of Supra for sure. And some of you might be saying, wait. What's wrong with that Supra? There's no big spoiler on the back. And that is true. Alpine silver is the color. Let's just read what they say before I put it on the turntable. This is the first release of our all-new Toyota Supra. We've tooled 2 different hoods, 2 front variations, we'll see the next one I'm sure soon, and an optional rear spoiler to cover 1993 to 1998. That means that signature spoiler is coming, but the Supra was released this way too. And some of you might say, hey, it's ugly without the spoiler. Great! I hope you think so. I just love that they did this. We've seen so many Supras being released. This has become a legendary 90s era car. And Auto World stayed true to form by releasing it in this very stock, very like road version. Obviously the spoiler was stock, but like this one, there were plenty of these that sold. I still see them on the road now without the spoiler. And I think this is proper. We're obviously going to see the spoiler in future versions, but with all the stuff, the Hot Wheels with the big spoiler and the Mini GT and some of these others that are being done, and it's going to continue to be done, isn't it great that Auto World gave you this one, which is just the most standard Supra from the era, especially knowing that we're going to see them tackle other ones. All right, that is the silver version that's version A. I like that one. I love this white one. Version B. This one you can, super white is the color. And you can see they've done that. They tooled up the Supra wheels, proper wheels. You've got those taillights and everything. I just am thrilled with this one. Headlights are separate pieces. Express your opinion. I want to see your opinion. If you really, I hope you can see in the big picture that having one of these without the spoiler is really, really cool for those of us who collect several brands. Like, why I'm so excited that I would be excited if Auto World did this with the spoiler too, right? If they debuted it that way, of course I'd be thrilled. I'd be praising it just as much, but it just makes it that much cooler that they did this one. I'm hoping you guys agree with me, and I'm hoping you're seeing where I'm coming from on that. There you go. What do you guys think? What a mix. Supra, I think that's the most interesting, but this white Stealth is awesome. You've got the new Suburban. Anytime there's a square body, it's going to be popular. I think the Challenger and the Camaro look good as well. I am in love with this mix. You guys tell me what you think. More to come. Bye.